Broke fell in love with the goddess of a different planet. He pulled, I mean, he definitely pulled her, but that's a little weird, my kid, don't you think? Am I the only one that thinks this shot looks like out of Between the Lions? Like, why do these flies never leave my house, bro? I just want to live in peace. Eavesdropped. Boukenroku. Shout out to my cutie. Oh, baby cutie. Oh my gosh. Let's get to the reaction. All right, here we go. Oh, is this person stranded? Yeah, he's like tallying the days I guess he's been there, right? So I guess he's stranded maybe is what's happening here. Oh, this is a spaceship. I see what's happening here. Okay. He's fueling it with whatever this space fruit is. That CG is so strangely composited. It just looks so weird. A very pretty planet, to say the least. This sounds closer to a lot of the stuff that was on Kaizin. Actually. I like that grand pause there, that's nice. Grand pause into that explosion, I like that a lot. That was really nice lightning. This is a promo, by the way, I think. He's using a lot more CG in this, although the compositing on the CG and that looked really strange. The debris on that was really cool though. I like that shot. That was nice. Oh, did you hear the transition out of the chorus? That was nice. That's really pretty and atmospheric. I like that. Light hum. That's interesting. He started like dissonant on that part. I like this little filtered part. This is nice. That was nice. That was nice. I like the audio filtering that he had on that. That was really nice. Now he's doing a really nice double. Nice harmony, nice double. Wait, what is he doing? Was he using that for air? Or I think I stopped paying attention for a second because I was paying attention to the music, not the music video. What the hell is that thing? Is that like the fairy of the planet or something? Maybe it's like the life force of maybe it's like the Yggdrasil of the planet, basically. Whoa, that was nice. That camera movement was really nice. Kind of minimalist, but I like it a lot. Wow, that's a really pretty shot. That is too. Hey, the storyboards, the story on certain portions of this is really nice. That's a cool shot. I like that shot a lot. That is a nice chorus. The drop on that is just really nice. Warning. Oh yeah, he's gonna crash. Is my homie gonna make it out alive or is he gonna die? Trying to save her. Definitely gonna die because he has no oxygen anymore. He's gone. He's dead. Bro fell in love with the goddess of a different planet. That's how you do that. What the fuck? He pulled. I mean, he definitely pulled her, but that's a little weird, my kid. Don't you think? That was good. Sounds a lot like a lot of the stuff that's off of Kaizin. You know what it actually kind of sounds like? It sounds a little bit like Sci-Fi. I think I just missed that fly. Oh, he's ruining my videos now. I literally can't get this fucking fly out of my life, bro. I have raid all over the goddamn place, and this nigga just never lands on it. I don't understand what else I have to do. I'm gonna try to record this video without losing my mind. Okay, so my understanding of basically what we were looking at is that, like, I guess, like, this guy got stranded on this planet. I don't think that he's looking for the girl on this planet. I wanted to see you, but it was too late. Okay. No, he might actually be looking for her. He might actually be looking for her. At first, I wasn't sure if he was looking for her, if he was just stranded on the planet and then was thus just kind of roaming around, exploring, trying to figure out a way off. But then again, if his spaceship worked, I guess he probably always had a way off of the planet, right? So yeah, maybe he has come here to look for this girl. Yeah, he's been exploring different planets, yeah. That was kind of cute when he gets his hand stuck. He can't pull it up. He's like, It's a good character design. I like this character design. It's really cute. That lightning's really nice. Damn near looked like he was exploring the sun. I actually understood that part, but I didn't like the translation that they use. I thought that the translation for that is actually more so like I miss you so much that I can't convey it, basically. Yeah, it's Stawaranai. Like, I can't convey how much that, like, I am missing you, how much I want to see you, basically. This is the part that I really liked on first listen. I think the synths there, it just gets really quiet, but there's a lot of subtle things going on in the ambience here. One is like those synths that are kind of going on that are, the two is like the delay out on his voice. That's... Actually, there's not even really like a delay out on his voice. He kind of just hard fades it out. And then the synths come in and there's... He has some synths. He has a few like background vocals that are going on that are just like... What note is that? It's an A flat. This part is really cool too. Like from a sound design perspective, I just really like this part a lot. I just love how quiet and ambient the mix gets at this point in the song. Kind of just a low hum, really nice ambience, the nice synth going on. The filter, I feel like the filter here is like a really nice touch because it helps that the filter is applied here because it emphasizes when like he comes back in maybe like 5 seconds from now. Very standard thing that you hear in music, but in this particular case, I think it just works really well because the whole song gets really soft and ambient here, which is not something I've really heard out of an Eve song. Usually Eve songs are typically like quiet most of the time, or they're loud basically the entire fucking thing. You don't really get... I'm not going to say that he doesn't give you any how should I say this? He's not like Shinaringo in regards to how dynamic certain portions of the songs will get, at least not post like Smile. Like most of his songs are not really like that. The exception, I guess maybe you could say, is like Aisai, but even Aisai or like Yakusoku or something like that, like those songs are still largely ballady. And there's not a whole lot of interesting things going on sound design wise, I say, with a lot of that stuff. But here, I just think this is non-traditionally Eve. I guess is what I'm trying to get at. The use of the filter to kind of create a whole lot of ambience, and then working off of the ambience instead of just working off of a softer voice is something that he doesn't really do all that often. So it's interesting to see. Part of me thinks Numa had a large say in this, but another part of me is like, Eve's evolving a little bit. It's kind of cool to see. Despite the fact that this is a commercial song, there's a little bit of evolution at least. Yeah, to come straight back in with the stack, the vocal stack, I think is a really nice touch too. Just a whole lot of really nice, they're not transitions, but they're just a whole lot of nice sections that kind of flow very nicely into each other without the need of a transition per se. There is a little bit of a transition. It's just like raising some of the filter, or getting some of the filter out, but yeah. I see, so this girl is kind of stuck in the planet's core is what seems like it's happening. And he's trying to figure out what the hell is going on here, and he's trying to figure out how to make it grow or what's happening with it. I see, cool. And now it's progressively growing, and after all this time, now it can kind of like hug him and stuff, and he's trying to like dig it out is what it seems like. Okay, trying to free it. because he thinks there's a girl in there, and we end up learning that there is a girl in there by the end of the music video. I think I understand what's going on now. Maybe. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I think I'm understanding what's going on now, at least. And at some point, he ends up growing this thing to the point where it grows past the limits of the planet, and now he's got to get out of here, I guess is what's happening. Guess he's gonna try to rescue her. Yeah, she's reaching out to him. Hey, blown away. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's also a lot of silence for an Eve song. I kind of realized, like, I'm not saying, like, yeah, I understand. As somebody who has fallen, and I'm not even joking when I say this, I have been in the 0.01% of Eve listeners on Spotify. That is not a fucking joke. Okay, I didn't add an extra zero. That I'm dead ass serious. I may have listened to more Eve than almost everybody on this fucking planet. Okay. I'm not saying he's incapable of doing some of these things in regards to sound design and like the ambience and the lack of vocals in certain areas. I'm just saying it's not typically Eve, and I like it because I like seeing something different out of Eve. At this point, he's done so much as an artist, and his sound is becoming so recognizable, not in a bad way, but is becoming so recognizable that you kind of are hoping for some sort of evolution, like you expect out of every artist. But it's just nice when you see the GOAT is the one that's evolving. Ain't that right, cutie? Ain't that right? It's nice to see the GOAT evolving. Yeah, okay. So the way that he's doing the harmonies, like the background harmonies, that's typically Eve. Just not typically with the synth taking place here as the main thing. Usually it'll be like an electric guitar or something like that, but I guess it always depends on the type of song you're making too, right? I think he got the space aesthetic really nice, or like he did the space aesthetic really well in this particular song. I guess I'm just talking about the sound of the synths. Sounds stereotypically sci-fi, but in a good way. Really matches the visuals here. I think that there's a very good connection here. Very nice correlation going on here. Oh, I see. He thinks she's gone, and then at some point, I guess like after some time, he ends up finding her in the middle of space, and then he's gonna try to see her and rescue her. I see. That's what's happening. Okay. This is wholesome. I actually kind of like this. This is kind of wholesome. Pretty simple. It's wholesome. We don't always need complicated Eve songs. I'll just be completely honest with you. We don't need a Tokyo Ghetto or a Leo or a Bokuramata all the time. Sometimes getting something simple like this is really cool. I also like that it just kind of ends like there's no outro. It just kind of is climax, end, just stop. I like that. I like that a lot. I like the abruptness of certain things. I noticed that a lot of people don't necessarily like how abrupt some things are within music, i.e. they aren't necessarily fans of like math rocky stuff without transitions or very high dynamics, they're not a fan of high variance without some sort of natural transition. But I kind of like the abruptness of certain things. I like the abrupt cutoff there. I like the abrupt kind of transition, or not transitions, but the I guess the abrupt transitions or changes and variations within the song here. Maybe that's just me. Part of it could be because I've listened to so much Sheena Ringo, and she's always kind of been like a big fan of doing stuff like that, just kind of abruptness, but it's really cool. Anything in the comments worth talking about? I think we all understand what is happening with this music video, so not exactly sure. The animation is insane. I don't know if I'd say it's insane, but it's pretty damn good. I think I like the art style a lot, and I think some of the effects animation is really cool. Some of the parts with the CG and like the composite, or maybe compositing might not be the right word there. The integration of CG into this sometimes is like really weird. I think the one shot that I remember is when the guy is like picking up like the grass at some point. Outside of him reaching in and grabbing it, it looks really good. But yeah, this is also a very strange looking shot. Like, am I the only one that thinks this shot looks like out of, I don't know, like Between the Lions? Like, is that maybe the right comparison to make? I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Like, this feels like when we were just watching the Mori video, and we saw the Mori just standing next to Raol, and it just looked like some shit out of like the Toon Sale. Like, it didn't look like some shit out of like Space Jam or like Looney Tunes or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just looks weird. But I mean, outside of that, yeah, I agree. The effects animation is really nice. The art style I really like a lot. I like a lot of the coloring. And there's not like a whole ton of like super duper interesting shots, but the world building here, I guess like the worlds building, because there's multiple worlds being built and I guess destroyed here. It's not even destroying a city, it's destroying multiple different planets at this point. Nigga has no limits. I don't know why that became a really popular meme within the Eve community. It's one of those things I never noticed until he started to get more popular and everybody started to put it in the comments. He's like, he destroyed another city. The animators never leave the basement. Like the Eve community memes are really funny. That's all I'm basically getting at. Okay. Anywho, yeah, it's a really good, it's a good song. I'm looking forward to seeing where he goes from here. This is promotional. One other thing I started to notice with Eve, I know y'all see his profile picture here. He's not hiding his face nearly as much as he used to. He is a lot more open with showing his face, and I think that's kind of weird but cool. Like, I only say it's weird because I've been paying attention to the guy and following the guy for like 7-8 years now, so it's weird to see him openly showing his face when he never gave any hints towards his face outside of like stuff with Zingai, maybe like the recent Zingai stuff, or maybe I guess when he started touring, he started to be a little more open about it. But I think this has been a thing since Kaikai Kitan is really what's happened. I think as he's exploded in popularity, he might be taking the Kenshi Onezu route, where he's like, fuck it, maybe I'll be known for like me as opposed for just my music at this point. Maybe I should be known for me, the figure, the singer, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, just something interesting I noticed. That's all I've got. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and a comment, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.